Ooh, I didn't mean that to happen. Mistakes were done. It's fine. That's lovely. Let me just open up. Give me a second. I mean, I should be ready with like the whole setup, but I'm not really ready like the majority of the time. I don't know. Oh, I just didn't. When it's playing. Now it is. There you go. Anyways, welcome back everyone. My name is Revwin. I stream for this week, Tuesdays to Fridays from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I tend to stream like more near like midnight, mainly because my sleep schedule is all over the place. My work schedule is all over the place as well.
Can I see you in the med bay?
So, yeah. Anyways, thank you to everyone for coming in, for hanging out. If you want to have a personal thank you, I do give some of them at the end of the stream. So yeah, you're welcome to come in, hang out, say hello, or just whatever thing it might be fun. Anyways, feel free to subscribe. Try to hit 500 subscribers. Hopefully soon. I'm about 16 on the time of this stream, or 16 subscribers away for 500. So I really will appreciate it if I can reach 500 soon. But if not, that's totally fine. Anyways, what else? Oh yeah, and well, now the whole YouTube shebang is out of the way, I do want to say thank you. It's not thank you. I already said that. I hope you're having a great, beautiful day, fantastic night, if not, beautiful evening. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Need something?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I don't not comprehend why it's asking me to show up at the medic bay. And she's like, you know what, never mind. Because that's the medic bay. If my memory doesn't fail me. You know, I was looking around, or I was looking at the percentage on how deep I'm into the game. I know about 61%. I'm hoping that I can finish the game soonish. I want to say soon, but I don't know. I don't think that might be a possibility, unfortunately. Now, once I hit 50, I can increase that one. Wait, not that one. This one. Because I don't normally do things for this as much as I want to admit it. So, because I'm normally spending time either in a planet or doing other stuff. So it's just, you know. A little bit of, I want to say a little of an issue, but I don't want to say it's an issue. Where am I supposed to go? Thanks for saving my carapace from Sid. Hey Ryder, it's Sid. Want to say thank you for coming to help me. I guess you didn't know it was me at the start, huh? But that's why it's great. I didn't tell you anything, my bad. Sorry. But you went ahead and helped me anyways. Even though you knew it was probably to be dangerous, you put yourself out there for for other people, and that's why you are the Pathfinder. No, or Pathfinder. And thanks for having Petra back. I know you're there for her, which means she can be there for me. That means a lot. Don't tell her I say this. You're awesome. I love the interaction.
What can I do for you?
Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow, and absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit, then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
Dude, that is such an awesome thing. Dude, I love Quarians. Like, probably my two favorite races from the Mass Effect stories, or like or lore, is Quarians and Krogan. Quarians are really, really adept to the tech, and they're really, really smart on how they handle the tech. And Krogan are just buff bros.
Tell me something else about the ship.
The glass on board? It's actually a clear oxide and nanofiber compound. It bends rather than shattering.
How tough is it? We're only an arm's length away from hard vacuum.
Our testing involved 3 drunk Krogan with sledgehammers and a C-Sec battering ram. It's sturdy.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal, and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry. You'll have to make some new ones.
Oh.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
You know, I got myself like a small fan in my room, and I can barely feel the airflow. A little bit anticlimactic, but it's something, you know. Nathanus.
That's the Turian Ark. It's seen better days.
Incoming call. Pathfinder, I think we're on the right track.
No kidding. Is it safe to board?
Only one way to find out. I'll meet you inside.
I don't know who to bring though, now that I think about it. I should probably start putting slots on this. That way I can increase like the maximum of things that I can, you know, do with it. You know what? Let's stick with Drag and Petra. I think it should be fine.
Limited power. Life support's busted. Surprised there's any gravity at all.
Looks like it barreled its way through the Scourge by force.
HO-47C. It was supposed to be the Turian homeworld in Helios.
Like Habitat 7.
Whoever was piloting the Ark wanted to get here, no matter the cost.
Hi, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening.
They wanted to find home.
It's not really a home if no one's left to live there. Come on. Speculating won't get us anywhere.
We're lucky this part of the Ark survived.
Looks can be deceiving, Pathfinder. The hull is barely holding together.
Thanks, Sam. Always a ray of sunshine.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Wait, that's probably not in meaningful.
Hey, this door's still got power.
I wouldn't open that, Pathfinder. It leads to space. Perhaps you could divert the power to a different door.
I'm assuming it would be like that one. Oh, never mind.
Power has been diverted, Pathfinder.
You know, I honestly would have loved to have a like a horror theme mission at some point. Personally. From Abitus Rex. You've received confirmation. With the exception of the leadership and life support teams, all passengers have entered cryostasis and are sleeping soundly. Yakana is on her way up to you now to oversee the closure of your pods. If you haven't changed into your uniform, do you now so that we hit out departure time? Once everyone is asleep, I will do one final round, then join you in the abyss. No one trying to jump ship. Don't know if I'm impressed or nervous. Everyone's that confident in the mission. Don't stay up too late, Rex, or you'll be the old man by the time we reach Helios. Avi, you kinda say it was fine if you oversaw my pod closure. I know I say I wouldn't go against procedures, but I want your face to be the last thing I see in the Milky Way. You can scold me while I enter cryo. See you soon, Mason. You know,
This one's still got juice.
I find it a little bit scary on that aspect on how, like, if things doesn't go well and you end up in cryo, like the last thing you see is just like the whoever is like closing your a cryopod. It can be like a friend, it can be like some random person, and you probably wouldn't even know if you ever make it out alive at the end of the journey. That's probably a really scary thing.
Looks pretty busted. Think your Sam can get us in?
Only one way to find out.
I found a log from Dea Prayton, the Ark's captain. The video is corrupt, but I can recover the audio.
Play it.
Something's tearing the Tannis apart. Half the cryo chamber is gone, trying to get anyone awake to the escape pods. Spirits, there's no time. Find Mason.
Dea was abandoning ship.
She wouldn't leave unless the situation was dire. The Tannis didn't get here on its own. We need to know what happened next.
The rest of the data on this console is corrupt. Perhaps if we find another. Or the Ark's SAM node.
Alright, let's keep looking.
You know, I think it's just like that scary thought. I think that's probably why Dead Space was like a really influential. I want to say partial influential, because Dead Space is like a whole different kind of worms. It's not like people were like sleeping on cryopods and whatnot.
Well, we're not going that way.
Seriously.
This one also needs power.
Maybe we can use the same trick as last time? Divert power from something else?
So my question is, where is the terminal? Oh. I feel silly now.
The door should now be operational, Pathfinder.
You know what? I should probably stream this space at some point. I really want to play it. I don't know. I don't know if I played the remake.
Avidus, over here.
Because I know on Steam wise, I do have a copy of the original Dead Space. So I don't know which one I want to stream specifically. Because I can get the new one, but I believe it's only on PlayStation 5. I could be wrong on that.
There's still life in this one.
Sam, how are we doing?
Mason, bring it back.
The video's corrupted on this one, too.
What about audio?
Repairing now. 1 moment, please.
We need to remain objective.
Yeah, I've never been objective when it comes to Mason.
Try. For his sake.
Playing audio now.
Sam, how far to Abby's pod?
300 meters.
An easy stroll then. Damn it! Maybe not so easy.
Where's the rest of it?
That is all I could recover.
Damn it.
He was looking for your pod. Do you remember anything before waking up on Havarl?
I told you. My first memory was clawing out of my stasis pod.
Then we keep looking.
I love how everything is like zero G and we're just walking like nobody's business.
That door leads to the SAM node. We've got to get in there.
Surprise! It's locked.
The SAM node should now be accessible.
Sam, where's the Pathfinder? Where's Mason?
Avi. Commence. Stars.
Avi. Isn't that what Mason called you?
He's the only one who calls me that.
My counterpart is suffering from severe trauma. If I partition the damage, it may be able to speak with us.
Be careful. I don't want to lose this Sam because we rushed for answers.
Avitus Riggs. Welcome home.
Sam, Mason sent coordinates to this location. I need to find him.
You are mistaken. I sent the coordinates.
What do you mean you sent the coordinates?
The Pathfinder ordered me to help Avitus find a home for the Turians. I located our destination, HO47C, then sought out Avitus.
Why would Mason do that?
It was his last request.
This thing's still busted. It doesn't know what it's talking about.
We should have access to Mason's logs. Maybe there's something in there.
Abby, whatever we hit, a piece of it shredded my suit. Stings like hell, but spirits, it's beautiful. I need you to go on for the both of us. Don't let that temper get the better of you. Sam, commence transfer.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Even the stars look brighter.
He died before the transfer was complete. That must be the source of Sam's trauma.
Why bring me here? What was the point?
To complete the transfer, the Turians need a Pathfinder.
I can't.
Honestly, I think he can. Like the fact that Mason was relying on Avitus to like follow his path, can I just at least I think is, you know, a good attempt.
What do you mean you can't? I never thought I'd get the job. My whole career, I worked alone. I don't know how to lead people. I don't want to lead people.
Honestly, I feel like this might be a little bit tough because, like, living on his like choice, might just reduce that one Pathfinder in terms of like, I want to say like people that are navigating the planets, even though technically technically and arguably speaking, Ryder is the only Pathfinder that is actually browsing through the galaxy like he owns the place. But having an extra Pathfinder, I think it might be reasonable to have. And I feel like in terms of quote unquote character growth, Abby might have better chances to grow as a leader rather than just like, I don't want to do this. Because the person that I was hoping to see again is not there anymore. And it might just get him out of the mental state of deniable. I'm just assuming. That's just my opinion.
Avitus, I've seen you protect settlers. You found the Turian Ark. You've already been playing the part of Pathfinder. Just without the title.
A title that belongs to Mason.
Which he wanted you to have. Rejecting it won't bring him back.
What if I let him down?
You could only do that by walking away.
Ah, damn it, you're right.
Shall I begin transfer?
It'll be safer on the Nexus. Suvi, call Tan. We need a shuttle to pick up the SAM node. Tell him we found the Turian Pathfinder.
So, what's going to happen to the Ark? Is it going to be, like, transfer manually? Like, what's going on? Like, that's, like, my biggest question right now. Because if they going to keep the Turian Ark there, it's just going to be kind of pointless, the whole travel. At least my assumption.
Ryder.
Callo. Dude, Cal is fun.
What can I do for you?
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
I really wish there was a bigger crew on the Tempest. Just a little bit bigger. Maybe an extra medic or mechanic or a pilot. I mean, the pilots might be a whole. What the heck is that? Is that a meteorite? I don't think I ever seen that before. Or at least coming across. That's new. Oh wait, so where should I go now? Oh yeah, Kadora might be a good spot. I don't want to go hunting the Archon right now. Because might be a little too much or extra. Let's go to Solmin. Like I'm trying to tackle everything besides the main story, even though I shouldn't, be putting out things like that because it's going to drag the game longer. But I also want to be on like the safe route that's like.
With all this travel, we're building up a bigger picture of the Scourge. I wonder if it's just local to Helios, or if all Andromeda's like this. Anomaly detected.
Now I can just, explore more. And level up more, and that way I just don't become either a punching bag or what's it called, or have more abilities to my disposal.
Pathfinder. Scans confirm the damaged shuttle trail leads to a landing site on Kadara's surface.
Oh, I forgot about this one.
Anomaly on sensors.
I legit forgot about that side quest.
I found something.
A starship. Like, I think I have opened up so many quests, and even side quests, that I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
We're here, Ryder. Nav point where the three Sabers supposedly attacked a supply ship.
I'm getting a unique radiation signature from the scans. I think their drive's leaking ESO.
Does it lead anywhere?
I'm only getting a general vector. If we scan the other sites, we could narrow it down.
Okay, there's nothing else. I figured there was going to be something new, but, that's totally fine. Nothing in this one. Who's like missing contacting me? That's weird. Now I was thinking like somebody was like messaging me on my phone. I was like, who's messaging me? Like I don't really get contacted by people that often. And it was nobody. So it's kind of fun.
Anomaly on sensors.
Oh, I see. Oh. Too fast.
Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Nothing else? Cool. I probably have to go to Kadara just to complete the side quest or whatever side quest is on Kadara, and then go to the Nexus. And I believe there's also a couple of side quests in there that I need to finish. And then I go after the Archon.
Anomaly detected.
Hopefully I can do everything in this stream.
Satellite detected.
So I can, you know, get it out of the way. I wonder, does the ships on Mass Effect uses like wormholes or anything related to that? I'm kind of curious, because in order to travel from one galaxy, from one galaxy to another, it might require a couple of, I want to say a couple of hundred years. Mixed messages. I'm pretty sure I checked on the architect already on this planet. I could be wrong. Now let's
Not selling anything, sorry.
get this full first.
Did you find Sela? Was she worried?
I delivered your message, but Sela's happy at Tartarus.
Oh, so she wasn't worried?
Focus on getting out, Jim.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be breaking the guy's heart or not. I did feel bad. Hi, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening. And everything is...
Found Kadara 10 months ago. If people knew it was possible to build a life here, maybe the uprising wouldn't have happened.
Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night. I almost forget about this one. And it's not a shuttle, is PB. You should be somewhere around. Oh, okay. Probably one of the complaints that I really have is the doors. I just don't really see the point of holding the button. I think in the first game it explained a bit how the Mass Effect work for FTL, but yeah, something like wormholes or Alcubure warp drive will be more likely IRL potentially. Yeah, so during at least during Mass Effect they had what's it called
Yeah, I know. Smarmy bastard never paid his tab.
what's the name? It is literally related to the Reapers and the console. What's the name? The relays. That's what I'm thinking about. The relays were making possible for galaxy travels, mainly because they were crafted by the Reapers. But in terms for Andromeda, it's a little bit different because they don't have relays, unlike on the Milky Way, if my memory doesn't fail me.
What can I get you?
Okay. I got nothing on you.
You are my new best friend. Ah, Ryder. I'd like to introduce you to my new best friend. What's your name again?
Samrick.
Right. Samrick here has been so sympathetic about Pock being stolen. He used to run with our pal Kalinda, and he knows where her crews congregate. Safe houses, rallying points, etc.
I trust he's telling you what you need to know?
Well...
Look, I appreciate the drinks and the flattery and all, but Kalinda doesn't take kindly to people discussing her business interests. She busted me up pretty bad when she kicked me out of her outfit. I don't really want to repeat.
You might have more immediate fears, don't you think?
You've survived what Kalinda dishes out, but you have no idea what Ryder can do. And after you spill your guts, Kalinda will punish you herself for talking anyway.
So why take an extra beating?
Alright. Shit, you people don't play fair.
Thanks, Ryder. I think he'll cooperate now. I'll know where to look for Pock soon.
Relays allow for faster travel between clusters, but the chips could still travel between stars within hours. So it would require some form of FTL. Okay, that makes sense. At least it wouldn't be like a Star Trek Prodigy. I'm making a joke out of that, because that's the only Star Trek I actually have watched. Excited for season 3, hopefully soon. Oh, Chetos. Also, haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? How's everything so far? Hopefully everything is going well for you. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about it. Like I forgot the slums is like that is part of like the combat zone, quote unquote combat zone. And my brain was like, okay, cool. I'm just going to go to the slums and just not worry about like equipment. That's my mistake. Haven't seen the newest Drake. Grew up watching Night's Era. Yeah, I've been sleeping at night more recently. That's good. Hopefully everything is going well. Like I know for myself, my sleeping schedule is still all over the place. I lately been sleeping at around like 3 in the morning for some reason, maybe 4 in the morning, and I had to get up around like 9:30 so I can get to work, like get ready and all that kind of stuff. So I've been really sleep deprived, so that's fun. But other than that, everything is just going smooth for me. And yeah, I do hope, as I say, I do hope everything is going well, and I wish you the best so far. Yeah. Sorry, a stretch. An FPL. Okay, so that was, I'm thinking, what I'm thinking is a protostar. It wasn't an FTL, because protostars have more power than FTLs, right? If my memory doesn't fail me. Wait, am I taking the wrong route? I am. Oh, chetos. I do gotta say. Never mind. I'm used to it, I'm blank. My brain is like, oh, I do gotta say something, but like my brain is like, no, dude, you're just like tired at this point. You just chill, have fun.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. We are near the location of the shuttle stolen by Ruth Becker.
I was about to say.
Be careful and stay away from Ruth when we find her. I'll handle this. Sam can make sure I'm safe, but you're all at risk.
I read Harry's brief.
Except preparation is not fun. I don't remember a show with a protostar for something. Can be worse than Event Horizon methods of traveling though. The only show that I, at least based on what you're telling me, that I know of that has a protostar is Prodigies. Star Trek Prodigies is probably the only one that might be that has a protostar. But I could be wrong.
That wasn't a soft landing.
She might have survived.
Just imagine accidentally hitting her with a nomad. That would be so dark. Holy cow. This is buggy.
Scouts find no life signs within the shuttle.
Where's the rest of the debris? Extra crunchy. Pretty much.
This is Ruth Becker. Shuttle's crashed. I think I'm in stage 3 of TH314. The virus was dormant. I don't understand. Can't let anyone near me. I'm going to set the warning buoys and rig the shuttle to blow. I'm scared. I'm alone, but I can't take the risk. I'm so sorry. Who's there? No, wait, stay away from me, you can't!
Shit. Somebody found her. Took her, maybe.
Then it's possible the illness is spreading.
Dude, that is surprising. Doesn't got a footprint.
Over here.
That's and Angara found her, or at least to my understanding, because you know how each race have their own like footprints. I'm assuming that's Angara's. Seriously.
This way.
Just imagine that Angara are immune and they have like a cure
the
for
area
it.
and the beacon, I'm guessing they're not friendly.
They won't negotiate.
Pretty sure I saw one going downhill. Well, that was a waste of a bullet.
Outlaws!
Oh, so you were a sniper. Makes a lot of sense. Wait, is it the rocker? But the rocker was eliminated. That's a little bit weird. Bro, I already like disbanded the whole rocker.
No one here looks sick.
I should have brought Joel now that I think about it. I feel like that was such a wasted opportunity.
The research is sound, Pathfinder. The Angara truly are immune to TH314.
Let Harry know when we get back. Maybe this will help with a cure or a vaccine.
Everything is ready. All we need to do is capture more subjects from the Milky Way and expose them to our weapon before we return to stasis. Just keep them locked up the next room long enough for exposure to be confirmed. Then allow them to escape. They will return to their people and spread the disease for us. Be sure to keep the weapon restrained at all times. It keeps trying to kill yourself, the sword or plants. Revenge will be ours. I'm assuming that's a route that they're talking about.
Stasis pod cannibalized for spare parts.
If we get to Ruth in time, maybe we can use a pod to bring her back.
And if that's the case, then it makes sense why she's, trying to end herself. The human is very sick, some sort of virus. From what I managed to get out of her, it seems to have many stages, but best of all, it can infect any species from the Milky Way, but we Angara are immune. We will keep her in stasis when not taking samples for further testing.
The Angara are immune. Well, that's a relief.
It's about time something went right.
Yeah, at least we don't have to explain to Jarl how we unleashed a plague on his people.
That's funny.
Stop them! They must not interfere!
That's a little late.
Stay back, or I kill it.
No, I have TH314. I'm contagious. Don't come near me.
Quiet. Human. Let me go, or this one dies.
I see an Angara, but all I hear is Ket.
Quiet! You know nothing. Your people and the Ket are all invaders. The Rokar will kill you all.
You can't let him go. I think he has a sample of the virus. Just shoot him.
You have a choice, human. Save this woman, or try to stop me.
Sam, scan him. Does he have a sample of the virus?
Affirmative. However, it is badly degraded, possibly beyond use.
Let me go. Now.
Fine, go. She says, kill her, then I kill you. I honestly feel like the answer is just kind of obvious, just letting him go, because like if the virus is useless, then there is technically no really big point of using it, but it can still use as part of a research. The issue with that, and this is something that I honestly don't see a point of it. Saving her sounds Paragon. It does sound Paragon. The only thing that it confuses me the most, and I don't see why this isn't an option, is saying, "Oh, the rocker is disbanded." Like it happened during Joel's quest, loyalty mission, and be like, "Hey, the rocker is disbanded. Just have your own life." I'm sorry for the spoilers. I do apologize. I don't know if you were here for during that time.
You can go. But you put even a scratch on her and you're dead.
You're a fool, human.
Stay away, please. Stay away. I don't want to make you sick.
I guess he didn't get the memo. I guess not. What is that sound?
Ruth, it's okay. You can't infect me.
But I'm in stage 3. I know I am. I don't understand. How?
It's complicated and we don't have time. Come on. Let's get you back in the station.
Finding a cure might take centuries. Charlie will be dead by then.
We'll stuff Charlie in a pod too. It'll be fine.
I hadn't thought of that. Okay then. Thank you.
What's going on?
Subi, there's a stasis pod here ready for pickup. Follow proper decontamination procedures.
You found her.
We're all clear.
You two stay here. Sam's got me covered.
What was happening? Brother. That really threw me off. The perfect weapon, one we can use to destroy all the interlopers from the Milky Way, is now ours. They will dearly regret ever coming here. Axul will be proud of us all. Axul,
and the Rokar plan on using TH-314 to kill off the Milky Way species is here. Not a relief.
Great, just great.
That seems to be the case. But I find that it's like Axel will be proud of us, and then it's like Axel disbanded the Rokar, like literally last week. I don't know how you didn't get the memo, but that's cool, I guess. And I think that should be it with on Kadara. So I should be heading to the Nexus and complete some of the side quests that I still have left over. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Welcome.
Guess we can fix everything. Environment is one thing, but a shattered planet, that's about as no golden as it gets. Remember that feeling the first time we saw Habitat 7? Can't imagine waking up to use rocks. Augie making accommodation on Prodromos. Like everyone in the among her people. Turians will have homes to help build. Never like that 1 war per hour thing. Anyways, we're all on the same side. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themes to waking up. Genres include homesteading dramas redone for interstellar settings and several remakes of a story about a day repeating until its day is done right. Really cool spaceflight cutscene, dude. I love the the cutscenes. I do sometimes kind of wish that some of them can be cut, because like seeing it like multiple times can get a little bit annoying, especially if you're like a little bit on the time crunch. Like you just want to do certain things a little bit more faster, and the cutscenes just can't take that time. But also another part of me kind of wishes that you can actually maneuver the ship. I think it's like No Man's Sky. What's the other one? There's another one that has been the Star Citizen. I never play. I've seen like gameplay of it, and it looks really really cool. How you like travel through space and whatnot. There was another one. I just don't remember the name of it. Avitus Rex is leading a team to recover the stasis pods from Ark Nathanus. For someone who wasn't keen to take the job, he's certainly enthusiastic now. If all goes well, we'll have to save the lives of 15,000 Turians, no small achievement. There are a few games like Elite, Freelancer. I don't think I have heard of those games. I could be wrong. I just have a really weird revelation. I just had a really weird thought. What if there was the possibility, and this is for like Mass Effect 5/4, what if you can choose your own race? Like, you don't have to be a human. You can take control of like any like race that you want. Like, you can be a Quarian, you can be a Krogan, you can be a Turian, and so on and so forth. Oh, that would be such a fun thing. I would love to see that happening. To be honest, I think when Mass Effect Andromeda was announced, that's something I was hoping to see, because it just sounds so fun. I want to be a scientist Solarian. Dude, that would be such a fun thing. Even a Solarian, that would be fun. And I think like that aspect is of how the age counts as well. Like, because Solarians, I believe, are one of the species that have the shortest lifespans. I believe it's about 40 years total, compared to like humans, Krogans, and all the other races. But I think it would be such an interesting thing. Like, imagine playing as a Solarian and not knowing what happened post during the Reaper War. Like, you have no idea because you're such a young Solarian. If you're playing a Krogan, you live through the battle, or even a human, and you're like an elderly human, like ready to like bite the dust. But it's like, I remember during my day we fought this giant AI type of alien looking robots type of thing. That would be such a fun experience. I know I'm just babbling at this point, but you know, it's just a fun. Like, it would be such a fun experience. And your special for us. Have we done this one? Oh, I guess I haven't. Might be cool if the Solarians had a cure for aging developed. Oh, okay, cool. I was about to say if the stream like lagging out. I think that might be a good interesting concept, but the problem with that is that if that happens, there's going to be they're going to have the same effect as a Krogan, because you know how the genocide is genocide, or like the virus that prevents them to essentially preventing them from procreating exist. Then you know it's probably going to be a whole new battle just for that, just to keep them in check. And the problem with that is that since the Solarians are like the smartest beings in the galaxy, they are really going to find a way to prevent that. Genophage, that's the thing. Thank you. I'm probably exaggerating, I'm probably overblowing it, but I think that's like my thought process in the whole thing. I could be wrong.
I'll talk to our informants. Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
Okay. I've already done this one multiple times. But yeah, there's like that's the factor that Salarians, if they live long enough, they can do a lot of great things, but also do a lot of bad things.
Thanks for your help with those receivers. Our signal's strong, and our message is clear.
Talk to you later, Davis.
I'll be here.
I'm pretty sure there was something else that I needed to do here.
Thank you for the Kadara nails. They didn't phase Cash, but she liked the taste.
Then we defend the station. It's all we can do here. We just keep
I came here for a reason. I just don't know why. Maybe check Tan's office?
Yes, Pathfinder?
Has there been any immediate reaction to exposing Spender?
Of course. The damage he did. That'll scar us for a long time. There's also the crow I've had to eat. Can't say it wasn't deserved.
We're all better off without him.
Brecker might disagree. His job now includes everything Spender did.
Thanks ever so much.
Maybe they could figure out how to make wormholes into any galaxy, even beyond the light horizon, makes it so there is plenty of space to settle. That'll be an interesting thing, but then also you gotta keep in mind that if you move to a different like galaxy or I want to call it star chart. I don't think that's like the right terminology. You're bound to find like new species of aliens, and you won't know if that's going to be convenient for you or your species, for your species or like the allies you have made along the way. Because I mean, you have in this situation the cat. The cat is essentially a cult, forcibly, or yeah, quote unquote forcibly indoctrinating Dangaras and transforming them into cats. So that's a possibility, and if they figure out how the technology works, they can use it against the Solarians. I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not saying that it's bound to happen. There is pros and cons that you gotta think of. By being like one of the smartest like living races. I think a good example might be, and I'm probably going to be stretching on this, but there's two characters that I can think of right now. Is Mordes from Mass Effect 2, because if I'm not mistaken, he wasn't part of the genophage, if my memory doesn't fail me. But he was the one that cured it. On Mass Effect 3, if he was still alive. And there is also the guy from Ben 10. I forgot his name, but he is like probably one of the smartest beings in who knows how many realities or galaxies. And yeah, and they sometimes stumble on their own toes. It happens.
Any news about Dr. Kennedy and her trackers?
I have no idea what you're talking about. That isn't discussion for the ops deck. Some topics are for sealed channels only, Pathfinder.
Director Addison?
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder?
Okay, nothing with you. I don't know why I'm expecting to have like some sort of
Hello again.
different thing. Also, I wasn't expecting her voice to be like that.
I know Cirrus has been dropping in at the Pathfinder HQ. It's just...
Morden was part of a team that adjusted the genophage in a more recent time then. If I remember correctly, that's how he knew about the tower. I think you might be right. I just don't remember much of it. I'll go with your word and say it's probably right on that aspect. I said like I don't remember much of it, so I don't want to be like, oh, you're probably wrong or X, Y, and Z. Okay, I already completed that. Memorial. With solemn pride, we remember those who gave their lives on service of explorers. Blah blah. Blah blah.
Another Ark lost. But the Turians are safe, thanks to you. Well done. I spoke with Avitus. He's sharp. He'll make a good Pathfinder. He asked how I became one.
What did you tell him?
The truth. I don't repeat my mistakes.
Cora said you fought plenty of battles, that you were the hero of Kirkus.
Ha. I survived Kirkus, anyway.
What happened?
The enemy fired artillery at civilian targets. I used my biotics to shield part of a city. I can make a good shield, as you've seen. I lost dear friends in that battle, but we saved a lot of people. If that makes me a hero, I'll take it.
Cora really idolized you. Have you spoken since?
Awkwardly. She's angry, but trying to understand. But we do speak, and more importantly, listen. Reminds me of the days when I had students.
Now that the Asari Ark is safe, what's next for you?
I'll be tracking the Ket through their secret routes in the Scourge and burning them out. Charting the Scourge will help everyone. Some incidental revenge is a bonus.
I never knew Matriarch Ashara, the last Asari Pathfinder. What was she like?
The best my people have to offer. Powerful, just, diplomatic. I was a dowdy soldier by comparison. I tell myself she'd understand why but she didn't think that way. Diplomacy allows compromise. War doesn't.
So she's essentially the Spec Ops operation.
Good luck, Sarissa.
Thank you. I'll need it.
Or she's going with the full Asari Commando against why am I struggling with the words? Mapping the Scourge.
So, you trained for this too, huh? We marry few.
Yes, but I do more good where I am.
Lucky you. No back-breaking responsibilities.
Except keeping Ryder in one piece. That's more than enough.
So it's official? You're part of our little club?
I know I was reluctant, but it was the right call. Thanks for the push.
I know you make Mason proud.
I'm trying.
How have you been since HO47C?
Fine, I'm fine.
If you ever want to talk about Mason, you know where to find me.
Thanks, Ryder. Really, I'm just not ready.
Pathfinder versus Spectre. How does it compare?
They're completely different beasts. As a Spectre, I worked in the shadows. Intel was on a need-to-know basis. Here, everyone's looking to me. Looking to me. It's all out in the open.
Which do you prefer?
Being a Spectre was easier, but being a Pathfinder's more rewarding.
Dude, I think I would love to be a Pathfinder or Spectre. I don't know why. I just see them like really, what would be a word with a sound like too? I don't want to say inappropriate, the word, but like a little bit on YouTube might be like what you're saying, dude. Probably hardcore. I think that might be the nice way to put it in terms of like combat specialists. That would be such an interesting approach.
Any luck finding other survivors from Natanis?
Brought in another batch yesterday. Still too many unaccounted for, but we're getting there.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thanks, Ryder. Appreciate it.
So, how are you finding the new post?
Not used to having people question my actions, but I like the challenge. More than I thought I would.
Any regrets?
My only regret is that Mason isn't here to see me play diplomat with Tan. Back in the Milky Way, I would have punched sense into that worm. Now, I use my words. I'm a changed man.
How's life on the Nexus treating you?
Running water and rations. It's a beautiful thing. I can tell people are still shook up from the uprising, but compared to Varl, things almost feel normal.
Good seeing you, Avitus.
Stay safe out there.
Combat is fun in video games, though IRL's exploration without as much doing would be preferable. That's kind of true. I think a good example is how, like,
The Asari seem happy just to be alive, but the Nexus is running out of places to put them.
I know. The outposts can't come fast enough.
What do we do in the meantime?
Would they be willing to go back into stasis?
After what they've been through, you get to ask them.
I see your point. Just double them up in whatever quarters we have.
Easier said than done.
what I was gonna say, yeah, I think a good example is when you were doing Petra's loyalty mission, which I believe it happened yesterday? Question mark. And Seed was like, "Oh my goodness, this is like an adventure," and Petra was like, "No, that's not an adventure. It's dangerous. Anything can happen, and things happen, and yeah." I think that's a good example of like reality versus like storytelling.
Good work locating the Asari Ark, Ryder.
There were a few bumps along the way, but we handled it.
Perhaps it's best I don't know. All that matters is that the Lucinia has returned, safe and sound. Did you have some other business?
Thought I'd check in on the Arks.
Keep investigating, Ryder. We still need closure on the Solarian Ark. Until all the species are accounted for, we're a broken family.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
I honestly completely forgot about the Solarian Arc. I legit forgot about it. I assumed that one of the missing arcs was
the Angara have their own problems, and we're newcomers in their cluster. We need to work at this.
I forgot to check on the cache. I say it was a Quarian arc that I was missing, but I legit forgot the Solarian arc.
I hear Spender's been exiled. Well done. And good riddance.
Glad I could help. Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
I don't know, I expected more. I guess, I do the Angaran Spec Ops quest. And I think time's right now. And then I probably just go to the Archon. Because I don't think that there is much I can do before hopping into the Archon. I'll be laughing if that's like the last quest and the game is like, oh yeah, you still have a lot to explore. I'll be like, wait, what? How does that make any sense?
Hello?
Oh, I forgot about the rock thing. I legit forgot about that one. I mean, that was probably going to be easy and fast. I really wish I can just skip the cutscene sometimes. I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong. I feel like I start feeling a little bit on a rush right now. Just a little bit on a rush. Just a bit. I could be yawning. Now, where exactly is the... Oh, there it is. Kinda wish I had my little, like, jetpack.
Such a harsh cluster.
What's that? Bruh.
You get us a measurement. Even a handshake would do.
Probably this is one of the things that I really dislike about the game. Because if they're not facing you, you're essentially stuck waiting on them.
The light wavelength of the planet might help me.
Jetpacks in a shopping mall will be funny.
Well, I could just... Nah, too easy.
That would actually be funny. That works.
Nice work out there. The geophysics VI is well ahead of the curve. As promised, 1 consultant's bonus, plus expenses. Enjoy.
Please tell me I'm not stuck. Hey, you signed my hair. I demand a discount or at least a gift card. I think it might be more like, oh, you burned my hair. Because, you know, jetpacks. Well, are we talking about like air propelling jetpacks or are we talking about like fuel propelled jetpacks? Because, like, I think both of them use fuel, right? But one of them exhausts flame in order to like elevate the body weight, but the other one uses the fuel to start the I don't know what's it called, but it's like the things for helicopters they use to like elevate themselves. Turbines? No, that's for planes. Or even turbines, like small turbines for the jetpacks. That can give a really nice haircut. Just a really nice one.
Back.
Hey, wey. Estoy cansado. And what am I looking for? What else am I looking for? Oh yeah, I was going to get the popcorn thing for... Wait. So I'm assuming I'm going to bold. Bold?
We just got pinged by another of those ZK trackers.
Beginning approach.
Let's try to get close enough to pull some data.
On it.
I forgot CK trackers. I think there will be...
Bold orbit is steady.
I think there will probably have to be some kind of atomic powered jetpack that compress air and superheats it to expel a high velocity, something like that, or the fuel tank is giant.
Anomaly detected.
I mean, you can probably use like a plane's propeller or engine.
Looks active.
Ease up on it. We need a point of origin. That is one twitchy self-destruct.
Wait, just let me stick a predictive model in this fragment. There, a common vector, maybe a point of origin.
Good job. Let's go.
Extra crispy.
tracking a remnant architect.
Approaching the LZ.
You know what? It would be nice if you were able to. Wait, actually, I want to see this because I just kind of been forgetting how things happen for like a good minute, and I was gonna say it would be nice if you can see a landing, but that's pretty much what happens right now. So I guess I'm just being silly about it, just a little bit silly. Highway. You know, I'm a little surprised that after, you know, a good amount of time with the terraforming power of the planet, it still hasn't, you know, changed a lot. I expect it to be at least a little bit less cold by a whole planet full of water, so I guess it kind of, you know, makes sense why it's still frozen.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Wow. The remnant took over. Let's check it out.
I'm going to have to take some pics of this for Sid.
The sister-in-law. Oh, chetos. Let's look up here. Oh, it's up here. Well, if they unfreeze it, then it might go like it does for Alaska with the mosquitoes. It might be a possibility.
Good work.
It's gonna be like giant mosquitoes and whatnot. That'll be terrifying.
Below normal temperatures.
That'll be extremely terrifying.
I'm reading pet technology at this location. Shooting the device will destroy it. That device was feeding data externally.
To where?
I can't determine that. However, there may be devices at other remnant locations.
Oh wait, that's not the quest that I wanted to complete. Part of the remnant. Wait, could it be the... The remnant I'm looking for?
Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
It's down here, perhaps?
Life support restored.
Or is it like somewhere else? No, somewhere else. Oh.
Ah, you found your first beacon. Ready for a taste of Hescal training?
Give me your best shot.
This one's straightforward, a test of combat efficiency. The beacon will agitate the remnant. Take them down quick. Maybe you'll beat my personal best.
Oh, that was
Remember,
super
take
one.
them down as fast as you can.
That was a nice one. Oh, that was a bad shot. I went from like,
Stay
oh,
alert.
that was
There'll be
nice,
more.
to like, oh, never mind. That wasn't too nice.
I don't think we're done here.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one.
Got a destroyer!
Party just got bigger.
Reinforcements.
Two more. Oh, yeah. And you're the last one. Come on.
We did it! That beats Andraknor's count.
Wait, what was his time?
Yes. Excellent. We learned early on to make every shot count.
What was his count? That's probably something that I'm kind of curious on. The floating laser phase thing are like the sentinels in Halo. Yeah, except because this one's like more, I want to say like tentacles. Not pun intended, but it kind of does. Oh, special training forces on Grand Shields robotics. I kind of wish the shields that you can use for both tech and biotics were like useful for what's it called? Both of them were useful at the same time, rather than just having to choose either one. But that's just my opinion.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Lots of respect for the Angara. The way they fight, it's almost Krogan.
Getting close to the Kent Command Center.
Oh wait, am I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to be friended. Concern. Honestly, this might be a little bit easier.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Question is, where is the
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
reactor thing?
Life support restored.
That's like probably one of my questions. What is the thing that I need to activate? Should be around here. Or at least I assume to be. Right? Retrieve sensitive data. Oh, okay. Then I'm just thinking of a whole different thing. Oh. Wait, what?
Ryder, back for another Heskal challenge. I have a test of subtlety. Get into a kit base and download a full copy of its files.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
We got company.
No, the weapons shows. Yeah, I guess I was just too blind or too ignorant to like figure that out. That was mainly on me. I mean, it happens. I just tend to be a little bit ignorant of certain things. That's mainly my mistake. We got company like Walmart or you tiny. That's funny. Wait, what?
Stay alert. There'll be more.
Wow.
I think that's it.
I didn't even knew that was a possibility. I just learned something new today. So I was pressing my buttons like to mess with it. So if I press, at least on PlayStation, if I press a square and hold it, I can quick swap weapons. I didn't knew that until now. I feel silly.
Reinforcements.
And ignorant. Mainly ignorant, but you know. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. It would be such a nice thing if you can just, you know, shoot them on one shot. But that's just me being hopeful about it. Terminator. Achievement unlocked, Terminator. Even simple controllers like for the NES can have many combination sequences. Yeah, honestly, I thought that, like, the controllers were more like basic. That's why I just, you know, I didn't really bother to like, oh, let me see what does this press holding do and such and so forth until I guess today. So that's fun.
Forget distractions, just push through!